Good morning, friends. This is Pastor JD with this morning's brief devotional. The young boy couldn't contain his excitement when he learned the circus was coming to town. He had never been to the circus before, but his imagination ran wild, and there was a parade as the circus was coming into town. So he lined up along the street with the crowd of people, and the energy was palpable. First came the tapping of drums, signaling the approach of the parade. When the marching band came in to sight, then came the fanfare of trumpets, sounds of jubilation. Then the clowns came, bouncing and jumping, acrobats contorting, and massive animals of all kinds, lions and elephants, all roaring and trumpeting. The boy was starstruck. It was like drinking joy out of a fire hose. When the end of the parade finally passed him, he sprinted back home and began to spill out to his father all that he had seen and heard. The sounds, the colors, he wanted to share every sensational detail. He was overcome with joy and just blurting out all that he had seen, and he said to his father he couldn't wait until next year when the circus returned to town. Well, the father listened patiently to the rapturous onslaught of words. He smiled and nodded, and when he finally got a chance to interject, he said, "Son, what you just saw was the parade. The circus is happening right now. Hurry and go before you miss it." Yesterday marked the beginning of Holy Week in the Christian tradition, Palm Sunday, the day that Jesus rode into Jerusalem among the throng of cheering people who were shouting for him to be crowned King and Messiah. Often we find ourselves as the child in that story, excited for the parade, but completely missing the purpose of what it's doing, which is leading us to the greater event. Palm Sunday is the parade that ushers us into Holy Week, and Easter Sunday, the grand finale. But all week long, the great performance is being played out, each day an important part of the resurrection story. So don't miss it. As you approach this week, each day may you reflect on the passion narrative of Jesus and cling to the hope for the resurrection to come. Would you pray with me? God, open our eyes that we might be caught up in the great story of this Holy Week. Turn our hearts to you that we might grieve when you're grieving and rejoice with you when you celebrate. Amen. The peace of Christ be with you this day.